Alright, here's a game from Billdozer match. This is against kind of a weird team. We had the Legend Sing Karma, us, Young, that's an invite team. And a couple other people. They had let's see, they have Melon, a Gamblers, the Captain Invite team. I don't know team. That's kind of like a mainish team. Our team was me on Scout and I'm like, but I was on Plague Scout, which isn't great, but like low main at best, maybe mid main on a good day. We had a pretty good roam. We had Piston, Golden, and Soldier, Valley on Scout, roll high-ish advance in those classes at least. New Backers, invite level on Med. What else do we have? Is that it? When on demo we had Mojo, he's like kind of mid-ish advanced on demo. We had a good team. That's definitely probably the weakest link on this team. This is kind of just a for fun team for this cup. This was a fun game, we almost won this, but I ended up really choking at the end. I messed it up. Kinda fucked up. Taking fall damage there for no reason. Classic by me. I'm not looking at... I'm just looking at the ground for some reason, I don't know what I'm doing. No attention to where soldiers may come from. Yeah, that was pretty awkward. Oh, like, there's just very... I don't know, I didn't feel like it's very decisive on this mid. I'm not used to playing Plague Scout, like I said, I don't really play it very often, so... Just a little bit less comfortable. Also not comfortable not being the one that's not making the comms, you know? I'm used to being the one that's calling for people to do things, kind of setting the pace of the game, getting people in their spots. It feels kind of weird not being the one doing that. Nothing exciting on here, just sack wave after sack wave. I think Laura should be calling you the saw's open. Okay, we're just pushing for sack, it's fine. This isn't really a demo review, this is more just to look back at the game. Gonna look back at our old game. It was a close one, but... Yet again, kinda choked at the end, but... happens. I can just stalemate. I have the comms here, of course, I'm not really sure. The shots on that guy were kinda sloppy. At least he shot me, so it didn't matter that it took me a little while to kill him. It looks like a fight might be happening. I should be on high ground here somewhere. I'm just kinda awkwardly sitting on the ground near the combo. Okay, I guess our other guy died. That's probably why I'm with the combo. That makes sense. I beef on this demo up here. This guy should die instantly. Yeah, it's... That could have been a luck clean if I just killed that guy faster than turned around and did more with it, but that's just beef. Good demo though, so we're able to probably hold this. Just keeping an eye on lower. I should be on high ground here. I can't hold lower. I just gotta be... Yeah, I should be on the shack. Being ready to watch in case they try to make space, someone jumps through. Gotta be ready to deny some of our other scout ears. That's kind of bad decision by me. I'm gonna try to dry lower. I'm gonna get some eyes. I overextended there quite a bit. Hopefully I killed that guy in kitchen. It looks like we saw him. I like his positioning by way back, great movement as always. Great job and pretty much not taking any damage. Down 3, this should be a free second point. There's a demo somehow. Just go out. It's a little attached. I don't know why I'm not on the fence here. I should get on the shack here. I don't know why I'm just walking on the ground here. It looks really bad. Nonetheless, they kind of have to give it up. We're gonna have ad. I should have asked for a buff here beforehand. Should have got the buff in transition. But this ends up being a really awkward fight for me. I actually managed to win, surprisingly. But it shouldn't necessarily be a hard fight for a scout. 125 should be enough to kill a single soldier, but this is also me we're talking about versus somebody who's played. Got some wins in invite. Respectable. This is me basically a mid to low main flank scout. I should be peeking this a little bit harder. It wasn't too bad though. Drop down, help this guy. Get back on height. I just got arrowed there. That's fine. Ends up working out. Let's stay close to the man, make sure this last guy doesn't go for some crazy play. Sit back and cap. Standard flank scout stuff. I want to make sure I get hopefully I make sure I get a good buff before I go this time. Make sure I don't have to waste it either taking this extra damage. I'll just control the Uber, get ready to potentially play the cap.
Doc, come on, man! Medic!
Kind of waiting for the call. Want to know the stop right? I'm on the side of those traps there. I'm just gonna walk on the ground here. I don't really end up on height. I don't really look around for the threats. I can't just run straight forward without looking at anything. Really awful.
The control point has been contested.
Oh man, no wonder we lost this. The sets weren't actually too bad, considering I was like 19 and 11. A little bit low on the DPM. Kind of low on the DPM actually. A little bit high on the damage taken, so not a great game, but wasn't horrendous, I guess. I don't know why I always take fall damage. This is such a bad habit. That guy gets ruled though. Really levitated. It's actually going pretty well. I think a little too much. Should be peeking here. I fall off like a dumbass. Holy shit. Yeah, obviously don't want to be doing that. Probably goes without saying. Yeah, I need to be more aware of being pushed by that guy in top left. Got tunnel on that guy. Doing pretty worthless chip shots to be honest. Should be looking back and forth. Usually straight out the kill. It's kind of a worthless frag though. I should just live here. There's no point going for the med. I guess if our demo's in, it's maybe not too bad, but I don't think we should have gone for that. I think we should just set up on second. Save our lives. Maybe just stall for time.
The control point is being captured.
This is giving them something to think about. Luckily other scouts spawn is a little bit staggered, so actually is able to get the gun up.
Thank you, Doctor!
Drop my sandwich. Optimization. I shouldn't spend time shooting the Uber players. I could have kited a little bit more and bought a little bit more time, I think. Play that better. But no one blocks the point. Look what happened there.
Thanks, Doc.
You're actually peeking it a little bit. Get some nice damage on CI. Even the 25 damage actually does make a difference, but unfortunately I'm eating worthless damage as well, so I'm basically out of this fight. Really just gotta work on not taking worthless damage. Which I don't do that as much anymore, but back then I ended up playing 2 seasons of Scout after this. This is before that, so a little bit of gameplay here is not very good. The awareness is bad. The DM is worse. and just very little playing on high ground. Even with the winger, I'm not really using it as effectively as I should be. I good damage on that guy. I could have chased that down maybe. If I stepped forward, jumped forward a little bit, I probably could have gotten a better shot on him and killed him. That would have been a nice catch. Okay, should I? Yeah, almost beefed at the end. Nice surf out. Get ready to... I gotta two-shot the soldier. Okay. A little bit slow. Took like one more shot than it really should have, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
This really makes me want to play Scout again. Actual decent camera position, not too bad. Probably position a little better so I can see lower. Okay, that was kind of a blind spot right there. Okay, I really need to not be going with the combo here. Actually, it looked like they called for double scout over, so I guess it's fine. Well, we needed someone on the flank. Our flank was completely wide open. Looks like it wasn't ad either, apparently. Looked like we played that like it was ad, but it was not. Somehow that works out. I really don't know what happened there. Yeah, I should have been more aware of the refight here. I wasn't positioned or ready for it. I should have... Yeah, I got greedy for the point, thinking we could maybe have it right before, but there's just too much greed, so we ended up completely blowing our chance to hold second here. It's very bad. Such a naked sack. I really don't... I'm not a fan of this. I'm gonna scout and a demo, and we overstayed and lose our med. So bad. Yeah, we really fucked up here. We kind of threw this round. Maybe. Actually, do we lose this?
Doctor! Yeah, doctor! Come along now, doctor. You are great, doctor!
Go for a med. Actually leave me alive. Maybe she could have stayed on high. Would have been better. They're just gonna be pushed with the ad. Coming back in now. But yeah, that's really bad positioning. You're playing heavy, you don't want to get close to the corners like that. Makes it too easy for people to rush around the corner. And then you just jiggle peeky back and forth. That's really bad heavy positioning. I want to stay generally further away so they have to walk through shots as they come into you. They can abuse the corners as well. Might not do a ton of damage, but it's enough to keeps them honest. I kind of lucky I survived that. Again, not really playing the high ground very well. No, they're all in front. Just decent chase down. Well, anyway, so yeah, I guess. I was gonna say I didn't need to chip that much, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna cap. Let the damage stats a little bit. I'm not watching what I should be watching. Get flanked, it's my fault here. Kinda just, I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, I'm just kinda standing around. Decent cleanup on that guy, I don't know why he just kept waddling. Had pretty good flank it looked like, and he just kept walking on the ground. That helped to jump too. It's not like this guy has bad jumps either, he's an invite guy that's got a nice drop in the mid somehow. He's a tier 6 jumper, he's a really great jumper. I just think it's, I mean, maybe I just ran into a rock or something, I just thought it was funny. Yeah, I'll get the drop. This is just bad positioning by me in that fight. I overcommitted to the point. I should have kind of played towards the side, touched the cap, retaken height, then got ready to clean up. Instead, I just kind of walked. I didn't really play from the side and fight
Point is being contested.
the person in front. I just kind of ran in the middle of them and hope I hit some random shots and spun in circles like a dumbass on the ground. That's very bad, but there should be good refight. That 2 projectiles should be pretty easy to get in here. Decent guy, so I should be jumping on the shack here. I need to jump on the shack. Other scouts up there, but even then I can get out the fence. Could have at least jumped on it for a second. And eat a pipe here, that's really bad. Yeah. I think I could have gone a lot better if I had controlled the height. Okay, down 2 soldiers, it's really hard to stuff this close. We can maybe delay this a little bit, but no we can't. Yeah, we're out. Like in response time, Coach Other's combo skill goes down. Oh, yeah, we always see it there. We should have left that a lot sooner for sure. There's no way we can hold that when they're flying like that. 2 soldiers. I think if we're going to do that, we have to at least take the gamble and just stuff a doorway. And hope that we're going to buy down your soldiers, or leave altogether. Just staying there half-assed was the worst option, for sure. Good pick by Mojo on the demo there. It's going to delay their push a lot. Should be pressuring for the force. I think we're able to just outright push out here. I think we give up 2. Clearing the flank with our soldier. Something that dumb spot. I should be pushing him out. I kind of just ran away from him, even though he's alone. Can't run up in his face in the tight spot, but we can at least put some more pressure on him so he can't get spam on our guys. We'll unlock our combo to get back in. Like he's looking at me, that's all we really needed. Another time, I just really don't like how I don't get on the high ground there. I just miss these shots. Probably should have cleared the flank with my soldier there because it looked like he got pushed. I should make sure that in the future, that knowing their team's being aggressive doing that, I need to be ready to clear the flank with my guy. I don't know. Actually, in hindsight, it's probably... I mean, pushing the second and sync order, I'd rather actually just go with the combo there. I think going with combo is fine. I think just having our soldier bait a lot more and being aware of that is better. We should be able to win the 5v4 fight if the flank's pushing a single soldier. Good pick by whoever killed the med there. Bring the mouth to saw, push that guy out. Decent damage on the demo. Takes out Sync Karma. I think I lose this. Never lose these. Okay, didn't even matter. It looked close. It was like a 50-50. It's spawners. I probably... Well, I guess I'd block the caps. I guess it's fine. I ran straight at him. Even if I died there, I would have got traded out, which would have been okay. As long as he blocked that cap. Not blocking the cap would have been really bad. Because I would have got mid forwards and fucked our guys. Chilling behind the Uber. Yeah, I should have apparently got the Uber. Already had a scout baiting point. I should have not on it. Feeding both scouts is really bad. There's a heavy spawn, maybe could have got damage on him. Maybe could have focused him down. He was kind of isolated on the left. Not sure, I didn't see exactly where he was.
Control point is being captured. We have lost the control point.
Feel good. Doc, come on, man.
Stalemate bullshit. So taking a single pick really late on the counter sack. Yeah, really lucky I lived there. That's, I guess it feels like they could have taken more space, put a lot more pressure on. And that sack probably would have worked. There's a lot of space in lower that we didn't rotate to soon enough. Be peeking a little bit more, putting a little bit of pressure on.
The control point is being
Got the scout behind, go deal with him. It's a good first shot though, so I kinda get pushed off. Kind of beef. Usually pretty good 1v1s on scout, but that's kind of bad. But it is Yum Yum, he's a good, really good scout v scout player. At least I didn't feed. The doorway just a little bit too long, takes some unnecessary damage. I don't know, I think one of the issues I have, I've got a little bit better, but still kind of have. They'll peek a doorway, try to get their attention, get them to shoot at me, but instead of making them waste the ammo, I end up taking the damage, which gets me out of the fight. Not valuing my health enough. Just right this side here. I don't know what happened to our med. Unfortunate. Had the heavy stats. Yeah, I don't like this positioning. It's the same thing. Kind of too close to corners, so decent cover. He's just kind of peeking around that corner, getting good damage on me. Could have got the kill if they focused me a little bit harder, I think. Back up on heavy.
alert. Our last control point is being captured.
We just barely hold this. There's so many times I take unnecessary fall damage.
Doc, come on, man.
Also, I'm like I just ran away from that scout with my back turned. Fortunately, they were able to hold that. Oh, we lose 2 soldiers there. That's not good. Yeah, there's time for sentry. Just gotta go. Just want to go defensive class here. Rated 9 with the jumps. 2 minutes. For the reset. Oh, yeah. Knowing our left side's unwatched by soldier. We don't have soldiers. I should have probably played more on the right so I don't get rushed down like that. I was gonna super optimize this. I was the one making the calls here, so probably. But I guess in hindsight, I'd probably say have demo and scout hold the left side hard, the shutter, and then have a sniper watch out the door, and then the disobedience shot. The problem is I'm not good at sniper, but you know, it is what it is. So I remember I didn't make many calls this game because I'm on flank. It's not really my job. But I think I called the go crits here. Might be after this mid-fight, I don't remember. I didn't really need it around. I tried to get back with our med. My med just barely dies, gets cleaned up by the scout. Yeah, this is where I call the go crits here. I'm saying, okay, it's 120 left. See if we can catch him out with crits, which I don't really call for crits that often, but like considering the time left in the game, makes sense. Let's see that guy. I think I just ignored that guy. I think it's a soldier, never mind. With the crits, we kind of want to treat it like it's an Uber. See if we can take space first. If he just crits the doorway, it's kind of meh. We might end up having to do it 30 seconds left. I think Motor hits a really good stick. Yeah, he gets 2. He gets the soldier in, the man. Get up sync karma. 36 damage crit. Trying to get on the cap fast. I'll take a golden cap. Which we lose, because I really beat. We'll see it. It's pretty short. We're spotting the soldier here, trying to peek it. Grim. I spent too much attention on that soldier and just ignore the scout that's right next to me. End up taking too much damage from him pushing me. I'm gonna get pushed up, I would just leave. Ducks in. I don't know what happened there. I should have turned for that soldier a little bit sooner. That was probably just bad reactions on me. I don't think that were quite fast enough when the soldier gets in.
Doc, come on, man. Medic.
Plus it's unfortunate because Weebacher is amazing mechanically and he hits those. So it's like 99% of the time, I think. I think that soldier just got a really, really good bomb, or we got really lucky or something. We're getting ready to push the flanker with our soldier, and this could have been a really great game-saving play, but I just take forever to kill the soldier. And I missed like 3 of those shots. That was just really bad. Our soldier ends up dying. Traded out, but it's just not enough. I'd love there. If we get both live and get that pick right there, if I hit my first 2 shots, we'd probably get that kill and maybe turn this into a hold. That's just beef. It's a good play call by Roman to push the flank there. It's just I played it very poorly. And this happens sometimes. Yeah, that's the end of our Billdozer Cup run. We went 2-2. In the first game, lost to Peru Tech the next one. Won the second one, they hard rolled for some reason. So they went against Watch This, and then played this one, which could have won that one, but it was a good game.